There we go. Took a cough drop before we started, so hopefully I won't destroy everybody's ears.
All right, and a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Well, today, as we do every other Friday, we do a Longhorn Spotlight, and we feature different groups at the school. Today, we have PHS Drama in the studio, and we have Jake Skihan and Hayden Taylor.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you both doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
Doing great. It is Friday. Yay. And thank you so much for coming in on your day off.
Of course.
Yeah. So this is great. We're going to be talking about the drama club, the upcoming performance, a little bit about that, and just getting to know Jake and Hayden a little bit more and more about the drama program. So first thing I want to ask, both of you are in what year of school?
Freshman.
Freshman, which is really cool because you've been involved in drama for a while now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, years.
Years? So
Yeah.
when did you start getting into drama?
I joined in 6th grade, and it was primarily because we didn't have orchestra. We didn't have an orchestra. That was what I used to do.
Okay.
And I liked being on stage, and I liked technical work, and my mom was like, hey, Payson has a drama department, so join that. So I joined in 6th grade, and I wasn't really very active in it. I was just there learning the ropes, kind of making a name for myself. I didn't really do anything important until 7th grade. I started getting involved in the projects like the 1776 project.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got involved in PHS's Haunted House, and I got involved in plays. I've been here ever since.
Nice. So when you say there wasn't an orchestra program and you were in orchestra, is that in a previous school or where you moved from?
Yeah, previous school. I used to play the violin at Frontier Elementary down in Peoria.
Okay. Interesting. When you said Frontier Elementary, I immediately thought we used to have a Frontier Elementary School.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is where the Christian school is
Yeah.
now. That used to be Frontier Elementary School,
Oh.
and was shut down because there just weren't enough elementary students. And it was sold to, the Christian school. So now that operates in that building. But that's funny when you said that. It's like, wait a second, Frontier Elementary. So that's cool. So drama, have you found that you like it as much as orchestra, more? Or?
Oh, yeah, I definitely found that orchestra was merely just a stepping stone. It wasn't really for me, you know.
Gotcha.
This has become my passion now. I love theater and what it has done for me. I try to stay to the technical side,
Okay.
Operating our light board and backstage, because, the texts matter too. The actors are there, but the texts are making sure things get done. So I try to stay there, but in our newest play, which I'm assuming we'll talk about later, my friends made me act, so I'm acting now. Trying the
That's funny. My friends made me act. You kind of got talked into it, huh? A little arm twisting.
Yeah, but I'm not shy at all. So it's a good experience.
That's good because I remember you mentioning like being on the stage. So orchestra, you're on the stage, you're out in front of people.
Yeah.
So obviously you like that kind of on stage component.
Absolutely.
Whether drama, orchestra, whatever it is. So that's cool. So how about you, Hayden? How long have you been involved with drama?
I started in beginning of 7th, but I actually had been knowing of Miss Seiler years before because my family has been in drama for years and years.
Okay.
So I immediately got involved as soon as I could because of COVID. I couldn't join in 6th.
Okay.
And I've just been here ever since, been involved in almost every project, been trying my hardest, and I act actually. I try to be acting, and this is my first year trying tech.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm actually acting as well, but I'm assistant stage manager, and it's actually really cool.
That's cool. So I think it's great that you're kind of trying something different, both of you, because I'd imagine the more experience that Ms. Seiler can have, with all of the students in drama, it really helps because in case there's a need, there's a need for, a tech or, more people in tech, then you have that experience, you have that ability.
Yeah.
So What drew you to, and you said your family, was it really like that influence of siblings that drew you into drama, or family members?
Well, that wasn't it. I kind of already knew that I wanted to do drama because I love being on stage. It's just my thing. I'm an outgoing person. I try to get things done. And acting is like lying in a sense. So you get to be someone else for however long. And it's really cool.
Yeah, the whole lying or pretending.
Yeah, we call it pretending here.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, it's you're pretending to be a different character, a different person, have a different persona. You know, whatever it is. So yeah, that is cool. Do you find it's like a challenge to like do it in a convincing way? To where the audience, you know, who's ever watching is like, wow, you really believe like you're that person.
Well, it depends on the characters as well, because yourself, like your own person, it depends how much you can match with that character, how you feel with them, and being a character is its own.
Yeah,
it just depends.
What I guess you know, actors, the really great actors. When they go from role to role, and they're completely different roles. When you see someone that plays a good guy, just a really good person, and then in another movie they're like horrible, they're like evil and just sinister, and you're like, oh my gosh, and they convince you, and you don't think about them in these other roles where they played a hero, or this good guy, or just you're like, oh, I like them, and then you see them and it's like, oh, I hate them. Oh my goodness, they're horrible. That's where it has to be challenging, or to get into roles. So yeah.
Oh, just another thing is like, as you said, like as Hayden said, really going into that character. And I think what makes a good actor is when you look at them and you say, like, that's not the person I know, that's someone else. Like have you seen the Mission Impossible films? Like when you see Ethan Hunt, you say, that's Ethan Hunt. You don't say that's Tom Cruise, because he plays that character so well. He is really, I don't know the word for it. He's like isolated that. He's made that him.
A lot
really
of
got
actors
into
use
it.
method acting, which is actually a scary thing. It can be very harming.
Good thing we didn't do that for Edit.
Yeah, that was scary.
Oh yeah, you think about some actors and the extent they go to. Matthew McConaughey in what was that, like Dallas Gambler? Gambler?
I know that.
I haven't seen that one.
What's his face played Joker?
Joaquin Phoenix.
No, the other one.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. He ended up, because he went to Joker so much, he ended up overdosing. He actually died because of it.
And Joaquin Phoenix is another one, though, a method actor that just, oh my gosh, the roles and just what they do. Yeah, you hear stories, some actors, they'll be in character for, months or up to a year, where they're, acting that way, they're that character around their family, around friends, going out, just to submerge themselves, in that character. So you have a production that is coming up soon, Chitty, and when is that or when are those performances?
It's April 2nd, April 3rd, and April 5th.
Okay.
And it's 6 o'clock on April 2nd and 3rd, and on the 5th it's at 4 o'clock.
Okay, and these performances are, if you haven't been to a PHS Drama performance, in the high school auditorium, which is just down the hill from the Dome. You have the football stadium right there in the parking lots, and then you have the auditorium. And that's where all of the performances are. And again, you said April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah.
5th.
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday's at 6 p.m., Wednesday is at 6 p.m., and then Friday is at 4.
Okay, and 4. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And tickets, you can get them at the door, or you said there's a new website, or a website that's up that they can be purchased on.
Yeah, it's in the works. So at the door will be $10 for adults and $8 for students. But if you go to our website, I don't know the actual name,
It's the PHS bookstore.
Yeah, PHS bookstore
Bookstore.
website.
Okay.
But you could get them for $1 less, in which case it would be $9 for adults and $7 for students.
So that has to be done before the actual performance.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And Chitty, how about, can you tell us a little bit about this production, this play?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is actually a car. It's the name
Yeah.
of a car. And it's this lovely family of 4.
Mhm.
It's a grandfather, father, and 2 children.
Okay.
Who the mother is out of the picture. And they find a beautiful woman, and her name is Truly Scrumptious. And she...
So I've been told.
Truly scrumptious.
Yep. And they end up going along, she ends up going along with this family and ends up integrating into their mother. And it's a very, very beautiful story. But meanwhile, the king and queen, Baron and Baroness, send out spies to get this car because they want it.
Okay.
And it's a very lighthearted family play.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
from this fictitious land called Bulgaria. Not Bulgaria, Bulgaria. And I actually play one of the spies, and it's a very lighthearted play. I actually watched the movie. It's a very good movie, but
Uh-huh.
I think we've adapted this play very well.
Mm-hmm.
And the songs are pretty good too. Like
Yeah. So this is a musical. Is it considered a
Yes.
musical?
Oh, 100%.
Hundreds of songs, I swear.
Okay. So a lot of songs. How do you like each of you? Do you prefer musicals or?
Well, I'm not really much of a singer, although I really like music.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've really had to practice my singing. I've changed a lot for this play.
Yeah.
But I do like musicals, but I do like regular plays. Although musicals are very nice.
Yeah.
Music is just good for me. I like music.
Oh yeah. Music. I think energy. It brings like a different energy
Definitely.
Indeed.
to the performance. Now, other musicals what are other musicals that you've been involved in?
We did Little Shop of Horrors last
Mhm.
year. The year before, actually, we sadly couldn't do a musical because we didn't have enough cast, so we ended up doing
Oh.
They Came From Somewhere,
Okay.
which was still a fantastic play.
Mm-hmm.
But for the past 3 years that we've been involved, we've only done 2 musicals, one of which was Little Shop and now Chitty.
Okay. And how Little Shop of Horrors? I heard that was a really fun one, wasn't it?
Oh
was
yeah,
amazing.
that one was. I was a technician in that
Uh-huh.
play, and I was singing the songs. Like I was up there. It was for anybody who's seen Little Shop of Horrors, I'm assuming
Yeah.
you know it's a comedy, but it's also very dark as
Dark,
well.
Yeah.
It was perfect for that year.
Us. Like,
Yeah.
it matched us really
And
well.
for us in that.
We're
one,
very
yes.
dark, but we like lighthearted stuff.
Yeah, to mix the two.
Yeah.
Welcome to theater.
Yeah. Now, Chitty, there really isn't a dark. Well,
No.
as far as the spies, maybe, we always, have that good and bad, good and
I think
evil,
The child catcher is the bad.
There's a
because-
dark aspect to
Yeah.
that where it's basically in the town of Bulgaria. It's you come to learn that children are just like banished,
Hmm.
and
Well,
that
the queen actually hates children.
Yeah.
She cannot stand the thought of them. So she has a police officer called the child catcher. He takes all the children. Technically, it's implied that he kills them,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we don't say it.
Yeah.
don't spoil where the children go,
Yeah.
because that's a scene. There's a whole scene on that.
Oh
so don't
gosh,
spoil that.
it's a little bit of a dark scene, but it's the only dark scene in the entire play.
I just remember reading that, and I'm like,
Ooh.
is this a Disney play?
Yeah, it's very-
it's almost sad, but
Yeah.
but they sing during it, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
As long as you're singing during it, then, it's not that dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Now, so again, Chitty is the next performance that is happening April 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. That's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Showtimes on the 2nd, or the showtime on the 2nd is 6 o'clock. On the 3rd, 6 o'clock, and then on Friday the 5th, 4 o'clock. And tickets will be available at the door, so you can get them there. But if you want to save a little bit of buck, per ticket, you can purchase them early at the PHS bookstore website. You can get them that way as well. And I really encourage anyone that has not been to a production by the PHS Drama Program and Club, you need to get out. There's a lot of time that you guys put into.
100%.
Yeah, and everybody, all the students put into the performances, the on stage, the actors, the techs, just everyone working a lot. So, Chitty, how long? When did you start working on this?
So we started. We
auditioned
Yeah.
in December.
Yeah, we started auditions in December.
We started rehearsal in January.
And then we took the school went on winter break,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started rehearsals just right off the bat in January.
Yeah.
And
We were struggling at first,
we had quite a few people not attend for their own reasons. You gotta be
it
respectful.
happens.
And understand.
And we were actually originally supposed to perform next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to postpone the show because we're doing amazing. We are definitely progressing,
Mhm.
but we would not have been able to perform next week.
Gotcha. Well, like you said a couple years ago, where you had to kind of change from a musical to just like kind of a straight
Yeah.
drama, just because of not having the students,
Yeah.
the participation.
Sacrifices, do have to be made, but I think it's
Not like human.
Yeah.
So human.
not a human
I was
sacrifice.
like,
We ain't
whoa,
sacrificing
hey,
humans, yeah.
You were talking about dark stuff here, Jay.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it's I think it's important to recognize just the passion of
Yeah.
these students. These students take time out of their schedules to come out and work on a play. And a play of this scale, for that matter,
Yeah.
is just absolutely astonishing. Like
Mhm.
this is I've only been here 4 years, but
Mhm.
this is like the biggest play that we've done,
Yeah.
in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, and that's good. I love that you use that word, sacrifice, because that's very accurate. A lot of people might think of, with sports and all the practices and the sacrifice. And, okay, you have to, do all the practice and then you still have schoolwork and everything else. It's the same with drama.
Yeah.
It's the same where you put so many hours into each performance. Preparing, studying, roles, just everything that's involved with it. It is a real sacrifice for students to be part of the drama program.
There's the home life too.
And, yeah.
You have a family at home who
Mhm.
might need you,
Yeah.
want you. So they're thank you families for allowing
Mhm.
your kids to come on over to
It's
PHS
very
Drama and work.
helpful. And me and Jake personally, we stay after every day, Monday through Thursday till 7 o'clock at night.
Wow.
Yeah, and on Fridays we dedicate our entire day to
Mhm.
Chitty. So we're really only getting 2 days of rest,
Mhm.
and that's if we're not coming in to do sets or any
Yeah.
random things.
Yeah, so it is a real commitment. It is a real commitment by you guys, for all these plays.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a passion for me,
Mhm.
as
Yeah,
I
me
said
too.
earlier. So it is work,
Mm-hmm.
and you do want like rest and you do want a break. But when you're happy with something, when
Yeah.
what you're doing, when what you're doing makes you happy, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
And I have this issue with myself where I'm still struggling. I have to try and find a balance
Mm-hmm.
between work and home because I do, both make me happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of lessons being learned.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? It's great preparation for, adulthood because
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
change.
Yeah.
It doesn't change because you have, your job and hopefully you end up doing what you love. Whatever profession you go into, you enjoy it, you love it. But then as you get a family and you know that you need to have time for your family because you love them as well, but you love your work, you love what you're doing, and maybe you love different activities, that you participate in outside of work. And
Yeah.
so it's always a balance. So it's great, I think, that for students to participate, whether it's drama or sports or FFA or whatever it is, DECA, that you learn to start balancing. You learn
Yeah.
to start balancing your life, and if you're doing it while you're in school, then that helps prepare you for when you get out of school.
It's actually a very big point because I'm an FFA as well.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot, and drama is my number one.
Uh-huh.
But I've learned to balance my home life and FFA and drama all together, and it's a nice balance. But
Mhm.
like obviously, I'm gonna want to start working soon again because
Mhm.
I had to quit my job to be involved in all this school stuff.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
because I want to get a scholarship
Uh-huh.
to college,
Uh-huh.
so I started working on more school-related activities.
Gotcha. So, and that reminds me a lot of one of the productions that you both were involved in, Addict.
I love
That was
Addict.
done last year, because that really highlighted with some of the characters balance, and them not having that balance and turning to drugs or alcohol to provide them the energy or the ability to do everything that they felt pressured to do, and just that downward spiral, and just how it got worse and worse and worse.
Attic was an eye-opener for a lot of people, especially me, because I got to play one of the main characters,
Mhm.
Kuda, the heroin addict,
Uh-huh.
which she was, oh my god, like,
Mhm.
she showed me that life is not easy,
Mhm.
and Addict showed so many people that life isn't easy, and we need to try, and don't turn to drugs or alcohol, because it's not the answer type thing.
Mhm. Well, and I think it is so important. I think one of the messages that you shared and with that performance is talk to people, talk to someone, talk to your family, your friends, teachers, but you can confide in those people and share, you know, that you feel overwhelmed, it's too much. Instead of keeping it into yourself and trying to convince everyone that, oh, I'm okay, it's good, I got it. When throughout life, there's times where all of us are like, I don't have it.
Yeah.
This is too much. And you need somebody to
Yeah.
encourage you, to, you know, show support, to love you. So that was good. So would you say that was your favorite production so far, Hayden?
I would say, yeah, because Jake Shearer was an amazing director. He worked so well. He had time management because he owns our local business, Pizza Factory.
Yeah.
He knows what to do, and he scheduled everything. We were on time. We actually went to state conference.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we got to compete with Addict, and we got 3 superiors with it, and it's
so,
amazing.
3 superiors, what is that, like, to someone that doesn't know, like, I don't know, like, exactly.
I believe that is the highest possible
It is the
rating.
highest,
Okay, it is the highest
Yeah.
possible.
It is, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's superior, amazing, great, and then needs work are the
Yes,
categories.
Yeah.
And we got, and there are 3 judges, and we got 3 superiors, which was amazing. And
Wow.
yeah, we actually got to do a lot that day, or that weekend. It was an
Yeah.
overnight trip.
Wow. So how about you, Jacob? What would you say it has been your favorite performance while in PHS Drama?
My favorite performance of all time?
To date. Yeah, say to date, because you have some years ahead of
Oh
you.
man. Well, I do think Addict was really fun, and the fact that we do it like every 4 years, that was really fun. And we also, a lot of us, formed some lasting friendships over Addict. But I'm gonna put Addict at number 2.
Oh,
And,
so,
and,
okay.
and not because Addict sucked. I think Addict was great.
Well, number 2, it can't suck. Yes, I mean, you put it number 2.
Oh yeah, so I mean,
it's still
if anything,
great.
it ties with my first one.
Okay.
My first one is They Came From Somewhere,
Okay.
and that is because it was my first ever like large scale production
Mhm.
on the technical crew. I got trained on the light board. I believe I'm the youngest person ever to learn the
Wow.
auditorium light board.
Because you would have been in 7th grade?
Yeah, I was a 7th grader.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and oh, sorry, my voice crack.
That's all right.
Yeah, but
Changes. No, I'm joking.
yeah, I'm turning into a man. But yeah, it was. It helped me realize where I wanted to go in life, and I made many friends, and that is why I think They Came From Somewhere and Addict are tied actually,
Yeah.
because Addict was wonderful.
Yeah.
And,
I actually have something to add on to that. I loved They Came From Somewhere,
yeah.
but the play before that was my first play. It was The Orphan Train.
Oh,
And that was my first production.
yeah.
And I got to play a woman who hated orphans. So, I mean, it was amazing. My name got spelled wrong in the newspaper. I mean, there was a ton of stuff that went kind of wrong. But
Yeah.
it was an amazing experience, showed me what it could be. And I realized when you said that, like, your first production is always going to be your number one.
Mhm.
Like,
Special.
yeah,
Yeah.
it holds something.
Hmm. Yeah, because that first time experiencing it, everything that's involved with the production and all the emotions and everything, that it doesn't feel the same way after that, because that was the first time.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So that's really good. Again, if you're just tuning in or watching, we're talking with Jake Skihan and Hayden Taylor with the PHS Drama Club, and they have an upcoming play that's coming up April 2nd, 3rd, and 5th, Chitty. And you can get tickets at the door or at the PHS Bookstore website, and that's in the Payson High School auditorium. And it sounds like that'll be a really fun play, a musical,
Yeah.
and like you said, Jake, you find yourself just like singing along, probably, when you're working on the production,
Yeah.
no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, fun for the whole family.
Our actors are actually dancing right now.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yeah, singing along. We were supposed to be there,
Oh, well, hey, thank you for, coming and doing the program here this morning, and it's great. And I love how, you brought out the, just all of the work that goes into these productions, and the commitment by both of you and everyone involved in the program. Miss Kathy Seiler, her commitment.
She's amazing.
David Smith.
Mhm.
With all the technical work and running the auditorium. You pointed out and mentioned Jake Shear for
Mhm.
Attic, where they bring in somebody, like a former PHS drama student.
Yeah.
Will, direct that each year. And what was interesting, I thought, was I remember it was the first time Jake had not done Addict in school. He was not
Yeah.
a part of it. So previously, all of the drama students that were brought in, former drama students, had done Addict in high school.
Yeah.
And then they were brought in to direct it, but he had not. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool, because he did an amazing
Oh, he
job.
did amazing. It
Mhm.
was, I think, our best performance.
Mm.
Like, performance-wise, while we have our favorites on what we think did best, Addict was something else.
Mhm.
Jake did an amazing job with it.
Well, you all did a great job, and that was confirmed with the fact that you got 3 superiors.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it goes to state, I think it did pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
We
yeah.
almost won too.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we would have gone to nationals with it, which would have been a
Wow.
whole thing. But sadly, we got, I'm pretty sure, second in
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah, so
Wow.
That is an honor in and of itself.
we've never gotten first. We've gotten second a lot, but we've never
Mhm.
gotten first. So we're hoping next year with our play, we're gonna get
Right. Well,
first.
and you both have a few years. You have a few years to get that.
Yeah, 3 more years.
Yeah, I'm doing this all throughout high school.
Yeah, me
So, no. Oh yeah, I couldn't see you guys not doing that.
No, of course not. Yeah.
It sounds like drama is just a very big part of your life. So
I mean,
that's good.
the drama department has integrated itself into the town and the
Mhm.
community. It has touched people, and it's, I mean, bringing in guest directors and just having people come see our shows. I think it's a beautiful thing to see.
Mhm.
We're a
just
community.
uniting people under the arts.
Mhm.
I like it.
Oh, it is great. And again, you have an opportunity to see the upcoming play Chitty, which is based off of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
The car.
The Car, yeah. And that is April 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. Showtimes on the 2nd and 3rd are 6 p.m. and on the 5th, 4 p.m. Tickets are available at the door. That's at the high school auditorium, or you can get your tickets early at the PHS Bookstore website. Well, thank you again, both Jake, Hayden, for coming on this morning.
Yeah, thank
course.
you for
Yeah.
having us.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for all of your commitment and all the time you put into this to be able to create these performances for our community. It's great.
Absolutely.
So thank you. Well, and I want to thank everyone watching and listening this morning, and also thank you to Desert Financial for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Time to get back to the music with some Rolling Stones, Doobie Brothers, The Cars, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service. Shut that down and then turn off the live. See you later, guys.